When I met Trevor, I knew that he knew what he wanted, and my job was to listen to that and then formulate something for him that was going to meet his goals, and at the same time, create a little bit of trust with him about who we are and what we bring to the table.
I had been looking at solar for a decade easily before I finally pulled the trigger, but I had always wanted the ability to have storage. And I understand there's obviously a concern for the environment, and that's great and that's fantastic, but honestly, my higher motivation was just I wanted my own energy independence. It's not just control, but it's also information too. Chad, in contrast to everybody else, he actually climbed up on my roof and went into my ceiling, and he had a much, much more intricate look at my energy usage than anybody else did. Nobody else looked at my roof, nobody looked in my ceiling, and then when he looked at my usage in a much more detailed manner, that also let me know, okay, when he's talking about here's what you're gonna get out of this system relative to the way you already use energy, then I felt very good about net zero.
That data aspect is so key, and that's one of the reasons why when I opened the company, we decided to go with Enphase microinverters because of the level of granularity and the data that we could get, and that is a very powerful tool for both homeowners and contractors in making decisions about future additions to the system or just helping them understand where the energy is going in their building.
And I have energy generation on the roof, and I have battery storage in the garage, and every single circuit on those smart panels I can look at and I can see what each circuit is drawing on energy just right there on my phone or my tablet or my computer. And that provides anyone who's interested in, one, knowing how you use energy, but two, if they want to make adjustments in how they use energy, it gives you the information and arms you with the ability to use that to make those adjustments. I live in a world where a lot of people have material means to do these kinds of projects, and in my world, we all talk amongst each other. So when solar comes up, I let people know, yep, stick with net zero. They know how to install it so it works the way it's supposed to work.